Yes.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation, all of them have been wrong.
Do you still not see, Bronya? Our ancestors, including Elisa Rand, spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still, their memories were scattered by the blizzard. They spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that lauded the bravery of humanity to those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above. 1,000 years is but a passing moment. The attainments of insignificant beings, nothing more than a footnote. I shall not follow the Guardian's misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile.
But Klipoth, the Preservation, are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of? Is it not their strength that has sheltered Belobog this entire time?
The Preservation. Has the Preservation ever looked humanity in the eye? Oh, you will hear.
You still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years now. And don't let its
Mother.
And yet,
What?
from the moment there is a when the promise.
No.
Is that all?
Whoa, check this! Looks like another completely new monster!
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't.
I don't care how strange it is. It's blocking our way. Let's...
We need a strategy.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Freeze!
Stay alert.
Curiosity is a endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Pretty good crowd today.
Here! You can't run!
Prayers won't help you. Let's go. For your sins.
Rules are made to be broken.
Let's rock! My turn! Phew! Oh, try that again! You're annoying!
Open sesame.
I've lost my way.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product of the Fragmentum, I'd think we were fighting a human.
Unlike those random low-level Fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tactics.
Look, Bronya and Kokolia's echoes. They must have come through here.
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
This is where the first Guardian led the Silver, but the other world when all was nearly lost. As for what came later.
So,
Ironic, no? All the Stellaron did was answer humanity's call. And even going so far as to...
it?
Oh, something created... Oh, I know you have many questions, my daughter.
Freeze! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Yeah!
Here!
Expand your thinking.
You couldn't have done it without me.
It's that shadow of hers again.
It feels like this echo is different from the others before.
Intruder,
Did...
you cannot
Not good.
Stella.
Intruders! Oh, you go no further.
are you sure this isn't the real her?
Curious,
It
endless.
may look like her, but the
Nothing but a
fragmentum
boy.
can only create forgeries.
Open sesame.
Bring her down!
Glimpse the unknown.
Turn it up!
Rules are made to be broken.
Tough luck running into me!
Tremble before my power!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Let's rock!
Expand your thinking.
My turn! Phew!
Freeze to death! The eternal freeze will bury you.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Tough luck running into me! Here! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
Judgment of eternal winter!
You're annoying!
This song's for you.
I don't know. Open sesame. Impressive. Almost.
Can't run!
Curiosity, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Try that again!
Ready to lose you can fight it, or rock with it!
Helpless. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Pretty good crowd. Let's rock!
My turn! Phew!
Never.
You are doomed to fail!
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move! Here!
A world devoured by ice!
You can't run!
Witness the avalanche!
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Judgment of eternal winter!
Tough luck running into me!
Never. Expand your thinking. Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You can't run! Try that again!
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
The world that they promised!
She disappeared!
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead, it must be the end.
I don't want to get to the end so soon.
This means that Branya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. It's all in our hands. Strange. I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid, but I don't. The only feeling I have is that none.
Hey, way to boost morale over there.
The Express has traveled world after world. We invariably...
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trail.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflection.
Right on! But helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it.
The Express has been a lifeline.
Is that all?
Oh, I'm never taking a bath again.
Another. Thank you. Do you want to enter the... Do you want to enter the...
still early. Where to now?
Madame Herda is a peerless gem. Madame Herda is an unrivaled genius. Madame Herda is an inimitable beauty.
It's better to more seasoned.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
The more I learn about it, the more I love the starry sky.
A doctor never stops learning.
It's freezing here. The blizzard's so fierce. The power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
It means that we're getting closer to the Stellaron, and the heart of the Eternal Freeze.
What is this?
It's like an insect trapped in amber.
I bet the antimatter lead... I'm impressed you can still think of...
Did the architects build this?
Very different from the uniform style of the build.
If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
We have to save her. The underworld... No. The entire planet relies on her.
No.
Do not resist, Bronya. Accept the common will.
No! I don't want this.
Look, upon their promised future, Branya. A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for survival. A world that we can guard for all eternity. 700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what end? A crushing defeat. Why, when faced with irrefutable strength, is our first thought always to resist? To cover our ears instead of hearing the call? It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature, so difficult to efface. Cast them aside. Break free of the chains that bind you. The Stellaron will lead human.
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish! We're not going down. Rania! I don't know what happened. These guys have come through hell to get here. And two, do you remember what I said? If you understand, even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself!
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason for bringing you here, Branya.
Huh?
I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear. I was as you are now, bitterly defending the Architect's so-called preservation. My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me. The subversion of the old order. And the welcoming of a new world. And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so tangible. I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promise tomorrow will transpire. But if you were not there, Basin, I would descend into... Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed, Branya. Throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You have always, will always have a choice. As then, so now. Choose, my daughter.
Madame Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice. But I am sorry, Mother. On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you. You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome. Not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin. We are Guardian's mother, chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush...
So, this is your choice. I understand, Bronya. Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackles of your mind. You know what? You were supposed to be the mother of the new world.
The ground! It's shaking! What's happening?
That sign.
The fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our hands. And you will become the foundation of the new world. You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you! Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the Architect's ancient machines! Watch out, all of you! This robot's 1,000 times bigger than Svarog.
Yeah.
Scared yet?
Engine, break them!
Nap time.
Who will it be? Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Let's make it quick.
Scared yet?
Song's for you. Rules are made to be broken. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's rock.
How can we bring a giant like this down?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
Who invited you?
Nap time.
Turn it up.
Sagacious discernment!
Who will it be?
That'll take more than... That's better.
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
Yeah.
Keep up!
Remember this moment.
No manners, huh? Everything is where... Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Let's make it quick.
Passing the time.
Himeko!
Hello? Can you...
Himeko! You finally spared a thought for us.
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on the you the time. So, how did that guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from working?
I'll cover you! Grab hold of me!
Behold, the power granted by them! Listen to the power surge! Sing! The Stellaron's promise is the only just as it dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago. So too will it wipe you from the face of this world! Just scratches. Stay alert.
Rules are made to be broken. Rules are made to be broken.
Let's go. Humanity, so weak and foolish. Let me bestow upon you despair!
Is this... the universe? But I was fighting Cocolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
The commercial district has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal district for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters. But
Go on, Japard.
I'm not sure that they're dead. I saw their broken figures lingering in the fragmentum. What happened back there defied all reason. It was madness. Madam Guardian, if this continues...
I know well the consequences, Japard. You may leave.
We know well the consequences.
Why do you hesitate, Cocolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose? The efforts of our predecessors, their unfinished research. We can finally see them come to fruition. Give me some soldiers and I'll locate the Stellaron and find out how to save our world. You need to come to your senses, Serval. Come to my senses? What are you... Guards! Miss Serval is tired. Take her to rest. Sequester her lab and detain the researchers. Their work is illegal. Why, Cocolia? have you grown so cold? Serval Landau, you were my most cherished friend.
There is no place nor earth from this new world.
Madam Cacolia, the monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here.
Foolish. Weak.
What? Madam, what are you saying?
Only I can understand. They have eyes that do not see, ears that do not hear. Beast!
Mother, I still don't understand. The fragmentum corrosion has already spread to the underworld. How will those below ground fend for themselves if we withdraw every guard?
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs. These are the choices we make, Branya. As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight to choose. You, me, and every Silver Main Guard in the city, all of us must carry out a higher mission.
The city is drowning in tears. The power of the preservation is fading. We could not defy the will of the Stellaron after all. A believer. The fragmentum had been expanding for the past 700 years. To see the home we vowed to preserve, where the day will come when even the strongest of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. It is only a matter of time before the Amber Lord forsakes us. You are but a stranger to us. And yet you seek to bond your destiny to ours. So be it. What is there to lose when so much has already been lost? Touch the light of the Amber, Trailblazer. See if your will can attract their gaze.
can't be.
The will of preservation has made its choice.
You know nothing of the plight of this world. Nothing of the wait for its final end.
Even if we are doomed to destruction, we will go bravely, walking hand in hand into the darkness.
No! That end won't come to pass while we're around.
The Stellaron changes everything.
Stay alert. Indestructible.
A guest with no manners, huh?
Who will it be? Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Not each...
I'm on guard.
No manners, huh?
Keep up!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Time for the old world to collapse.
It's time.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Not each other. That's better.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it! Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Who will it be? This song's for you. Turn it up!
Time for it.
The Stellaron changes everything.
I'm on guard.
Scared yet?
Keep up!
Naughty child. Nap time.
A brave new world.
Lance of the Red.
Let's rock. Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it! Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Who invited? Who will it be? Pretty good crowd. Turn it up!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
You are but cinders of the old world, soon to become ashes!
That'll take more than... That's better.
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
Songs...
Engulf the past.
Who will it be? Everything is... Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Pretty good. Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
They deceived me.
Miss Stellaron, warmest is the future. It will engulf
Everything!
It's over.
Mother, did you wake up from that dream?
Wow. That was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it! But, what are we gonna do with the Stellaron? It's usually Mr. Yang who handles it.
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll seal the Stellaron.
Nice! The crisis on this world is basically over, right?
The storm still rages on. Now that the Stellaron is sealed, the eternal freeze will slowly recede. Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore, but nor will it disappear. Jarilo-VI has a chance to return to life, but it will take time. It will depend on the efforts of the people here.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm fine. Don't worry. There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal. I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this. You mean use a lie to conceal a lie? But if I do that, then...
You have to, Branya.
Seele...
I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think there's any other way. In the underworld, we tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Everyone knows it's a lie, but it gets them to sleep with some hope. Can you imagine the consequences if we told the people what happened here? They'd be devastated. If we can't trust the Guardians, who or what can we trust?
Mother died to preserve Belobog.
What?
The visitors from beyond the sky told her the secret of the Stellaron. She knew that Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, had failed to destroy it. And yet, she decided to challenge its power, a power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Cocolia sacrificed herself to dispel the dark clouds enveloped. From here on out, that's the truth the world will hear. What do you think?
It keeps the hope of preservation alive.
It's logical, and...
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth.
Thank you for understanding. For many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil, dreams therein. I will be the one to carry that burden. Now, I must take over the duties of the Supreme Guardian and discard my naive fantasy. I'm sorry, Seele. Please, protect this secret with me till the end of our lives.
Say no more. I know what to do.
Thank you. Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld. Sela, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has...
Of course. Leave it to me.
While you do that, I'll head back to the administrative district. I need to tell Jabard and serve...
Are you okay?
What's wrong, Branya? Do you feel sick?
I'm...
She's exhausted.
Right. I almost forgot. Let's settle then.
So, wanna tell us what happened back there? Don't think you can just reappear on the back. You drew the...
She probably doesn't know what happened originally. Let's focus on the business.
You're right.
Yeah! Will of preservation!
The conductor doesn't allow me to serve you fermented beverages. At least
Another... Look! There's a big crowd around the clinic!
Where to now?
Do you think they felt the effects of the battle just now? Let's go... Ask around. Natasha! Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Oh, it's them!
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Mm-hmm. You bet. might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength and then... maybe she should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
The Supreme Guardian sacrificed herself to seal the Stellaron. We were there at the fight. We witnessed everything.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
Cocolia, in order to save Belobog, she... I see.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Through patting yourself on the back?
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. What about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Branya, so Zila took her over to the guard.
Good.
Now that Cocolia's no more, she sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive again under her watch.
Oh, we brought you a message from Branya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all along. March, Donhung, and you, can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope. Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly... This should be Wildfire's final mission. Those kids better not have taken advantage of the chaos to go on an expedition. Hook does always talk about wanting to go on a Rivet Town adventure. Ugh, this could be bad.
$48, $49, $50.
Found you! You ran all...
Miss Mom?
Since... Hey, what... Aha! Gotcha!
Huh?
So you should be happy. Aha! Gotcha!
Huh?
So you should be happy.
Can't stop the rock! Can't stop the rock! Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Scared yet?
Who will it be?
Turn it up!
Nap time.
No manners, huh? Let's rock!
Who will it be?
Keep up!
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Nap time.
Who will it be?
Let's rock!
Lance forward! Who will it be?
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing! Let's rock!
You can fight it, or rock with it! The best is yet to come.
Hook! Got you a... Huh? What about your... Okay. Hide and seek update. Astral Express Crew 2, the mole... Celebrate while you can. Hide and seek is best of 5, you know. Anyway, enough about hide and seek. You came all this way to tell them... Do you want to do the honor? Oh. Uh-huh. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying it?
Hook. Julian.
Hey! Wipe your tears, Julian! You're second in command. No crying in front of grown-ups. You three, listen up. Rivals? Why the heck are we rivals now? What are you talking?
Hook and Julian always wanted to, but it sounds like you've grown up.
You think we're gonna accept defeat just like that? One day, the moles will be the heroes of the underworld and the overworld. Yeah! Sit up and take me. So that's why you were so silent. If you want to be as awesome as us, you better start training every day.
And start listening to Natasha.
Training every day? Listening to the old witch? Will that really make us as awesome as you guys? In that case, deal! Julie and Alina, let's run back to the town. Training starts today. Yes, boss. Understood.
Alina, I can give you a piggyback if you can't make it.
Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is that here I was getting...
Well, that's the cruel.
So...
We should tell Bron.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness. Are you hurt? Let me take a look.
Oh, is everyone all right? Now we just have to wait for the official... I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Outsiders. For friends.
How did you know that was Perkins?
The.
Seems like Perkins...
Its language module must...
Outsiders.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables. There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.6. The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created...
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Bronya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld, which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
That's our Branya! Quick as a flash!
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it!
It's still early. Where to now?
You made it. I thought you were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
I don't know how much... But for the children who were born into this, once you've tasted... If you have time...
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece. Oh, I'm afraid you might have to make an exception, miss. My license has expired. So, brothers, sisters, ladies...
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the...
So this is... the over...
Less rust and geomarrow particles. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Japard!
It's still early.
Is he here to meet us?
Where to now?
He's still on duty. Huh. He must have recovered quickly.
Let's go say hi!
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to I'll keep that in mind. Lady Branya's inaugural address will begin soon.
Huh?
Not really. But Lady Branya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
I don't know if you've ever had that feeling, and then you start to... You do? I haven't been able... Staying vigilant.
Madame Herda is a peerless gem. Madame Herda is an unrivaled genius. Madame... Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
crowd gathering over there.
Looks like it.
Guards, formation!
Whoa, this must be it!
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please...
People of Belobog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although in her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together. People of the underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering, but I want us to work together. We know that, and on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our... I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Jarilo-VI, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog!
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control. Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother... she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Which means... the Fragmentum has already taken root by this point.
Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately. No need for apologies. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people. In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Jarilo-VI will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first Trailblazer.
Worth celebrating, I'd... 2.5?
What? That run-of-the-mill, huh?
My scoring criteria...
Anyway, we should be asking you. Wait, what? No way! We're about to leave and I've hardly... Come on! Let's go... Bronya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
Yikes, so serious. I was just curious. Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Pela and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to... It's you three! Come on in, I was just talking...
How have you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still Photo. Over here, Clara. Want to learn some... Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the...
Huh? Am I really?
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Mr. Vol. Big Sister, March, Danhung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Not so fast! Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on! Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Come around and have a look.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, eh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What? Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sampo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no...
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Danhung.
Morning! How did you sleep? You poor thing. I'll go check the lunar
Did you get Himiko's message?
Yeah. Well... Here we are at last.
Nothing lasts forever.
Hey! I'm not that heartless, you know.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Bronya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a... I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Jarilo-VI. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
Noise.
The Express crew tread upon the Trailblaze. The universe is thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any... Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events... Qlipoth the Preservation is known for their... indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Aeon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the fragmentum continued, and one particular guardian, judging by how the battle turned... Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you friends look after each other. This is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far, on the flip side, we can't just... Sure, ask away. Welt may be better equipped. I'd say it's unlikely. I can tell from your the firm and on it will remain vulnerable. It's virtually when the Supreme Guardian was. That's about this brief window. You're most welcome.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to... I remember a distant world. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can... I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Jarilo-VI is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly, as intangible as it may sound. I'd been observing Himiko was... and? Likewise.
Pom-Pom, we're back! Shh! Good to see.
Spatial read, star rail stability key, the numbers have stable. Oh! Welcome back to the Express! You've accomplished... Thanks to you, the Space Fisher is healing up, and the star rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch. As for the coaches... don't worry about it. Jarilo-VI probably doesn't have anything worth buying, but don't forget... The destination will be announced at the navigation. For now, get some rest. Oh, there you go. Careful not to...
Thank you, conductor.
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't... No. Yes.
With your skills, we'll get out of this in one piece. Right?
way.
A little more heat.
Open sesame.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave? With your skills, we'll get out of here. Infusing the toast, more seasoning.
The only redemption.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.